Hi everybody, it's your old pal Waspinator. Um, Contrary to previous events you might have seen on the channel, as it turns out, robots are fairly much immune to asphyxiation, and it wasn't what you think anyway. It was erotic. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, I'm a big David Carradine fan, the Kung Fu and Kill Bill. Anyway, I was watching the anti-trucker streaming earlier this night with his fish, and something really terrible happened, and I don't know. I feel a little out of sorts about it.
Would you care for some Mike's Hotter Lemonade?
No, thanks. Not right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, get that thing off camera. Jesus Christ. Oh, what the hell? Okay, anyway. You just listen for yourself, okay?
Because parents want their kids to grow up faster. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of truth to that. Did you hear anti-trucker is insane? Yeah, apparently I am. Phantom Collective 1138 says, I saw Clockwork Orange when I was 6 and I turned out perfectly normal. Newsflash, Phantom Collective. Normal people, when they're adults, don't hold toys in front of iPads and make videos on YouTube. Sorry. Nobody that's a content creator.
Okay. No one who's a content creator does that. I guess scratch me down for having tried to do something original that I didn't see other people do. Being I have a little cartoon voice, and in one form or fashion, I've been playing the Waspinator for like 10 years on the internet, largely through my Facebook groups, which I mentioned on the previous video. Anyway, I guess my ultimate point, and thing that kind of bothers me about this, is the guy, when he makes his videos, he uses cartoon poop as his avatar. And in fact, like easily 50 to 60% of the channels on YouTube use cartoon avatars. And I mean, it's all well and good. It allows you to read a nice little scripted piece of, whatever it is your point is and you're trying to get to. You can read an article, you can read a Facebook post, you can read your comments, and you record it and edit it, and no one will ever notice, and there's no lack of improv and that magic of the live television. There's certainly nothing at all about what I'm doing here that is like a puppetry, trying to convey emotions and feelings through the movements of the Waspinator. I don't know, it's sad. I mean, I get the guys a little stung about the whole tip jar thing. The thing is when I made my original video about the anti-tracker, the tip jar line there wasn't even in that video. I just made some throwaway line about being an e-beggar, which is like a super common phenomenon on the YouTube. It's like calling someone, oh my God, hey man, you're an air breather. And then they get all like, what? How dare you say I breathe the air? And when it comes down to it, I mean, I put a lot of little barbs in that video because, it's when you go fishing and you have a piece of bait and you put a lot of different hooks in it. There's a whole ton of things all throughout that he could have taken issue with. But when he commented on my video, he mentioned that, the whole e-begging thing bothered him. And so, it gave birth to my idea for the tip jar thing because, hey, he indicated to me what his vulnerable spot was. It's not like the toy thing is essential. I don't do it on all my videos. I think it's kind of fun to talk through the voice of a character. And I don't know, maybe you might take note of the fact that I do choose to use a Decepticon, even if he's kind of bumbly and cutesy. He's still a Decepticon, so whatever. Be a hypocrite. I mean, seriously, you're talking cartoon poop. And you're going to throw shade at me for using a high-quality, fairly expensive collectible action figure. I mean, hey, I found a reason to be one of these adult dudes who collects toys. I mean, like you. I mean, like you like stuff all around your room. I mean, I found a way to be able to play with them again. And, I mean, it's not smashing them together and coming up with little adventures, but, I mean, it gives me a little excuse to get on the YouTube and talk about Star Wars or Star Trek or all the, little sorts of things and make silly little skits. But whatever. Throw shit if you want. Whatever. People. Humans.